Hey all, FM Fan here for another episode of the Missouri State Bears. We are doing our off season, so we are going to include the last 2 weeks of the off season. So we're gonna hit next. So those two are for sure gone. Advance. Nobody going after him. Interest status. Remove that. Set in the house. Throw 25 points on him for now. Acceleration, carry, break, tackle, spin. So, um, go to prospect best. Okay, no 5 stars. Okay, I already had him on that, so I'm not worried about that. Four there. Okay, so let's go to 3s. Back. Kicker. That. Of him. Wide receiver. Wide receiver. Another one. Another one. Like, all these players with no offers. Okay. Recruiting. So we got 60 points. Okay, so that's it for this week. We'll have more points next week. Manage staff. Tree. So he has everything. Oh, it's me. Increased average. Looking at the stats right at the snap. Passes. Slight reduction in noise. Okay. Increase all XP gains. Ooh, so we got a contract extension. So we went 5 and 7, 5 and 7, 9 and 3. So we got a 5-year contract extension. Oh, we got an offer. Yeah, why not? Let's stay with the team. Contract extended. We have work to do. Manage staff. Conference week. Next. Okay, so we know that those two are for sure leaving. 5 week. Forgot to scout those because that's week 15, so we gotta remember week 15. You know what? Let's do stats now. Okay, so team stats, season stats. Adrian, 176 for 265, 66%, 1,600. So if we play him a full season, he should do better. 23 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Vito, I just wasn't there. Now you gotta see who our backup quarterback's gonna be. Joyner, 10 touch. So we have 27 touchdowns between your top two. I'm just nervous to see if either of them are going to be leaving in the offseason for early draft. 10 touchdowns, 1,231 for Joyner. 10 touchdowns, 1,132 with Bo Jackson and 17. Ooh, severe. Okay, so he'll be good for next season. 451 for Young. So after these two would not come back in, Young got in there for 4 touchdowns. Burnett, sophomore. Batista got some touchdowns. Townsend even got some work in. Let's go to receiving. 582. So we still don't have 1,000-yard receiver yet. Joyner leads in rushing or receiving. Wow, 582. I mean, we'd have more receiving yards if we didn't rush all the time. 7 touchdowns for him. So that's what? 17 total touchdowns for him. Batista, sophomore. Second, 472 yards, 4 touchdowns. Ingram, who's going to be leaving, so we got to replace him somewhere. Askren, we got to... You know what, maybe Taylor gets into Ingram's spot. Somebody's low receiving. We got to work on receiving next year. Maybe Soto gets a spot. Because Soto needs to... Did you figure? Ingram will be gone. Reese will be gone. Soto has to get that start. Let's see what else. Emerson had 2 touchdowns on 18 receiving yards. This guy is a freshman, so he'll get playing time next year. Small. He'll get playing time this year or next year. I thought did I not redshirt those 2 receivers? I did. Okay. That's what I thought. Grimm and Taylor. Okay, so Grimm's going to get more playing time. Soto's going to get more playing time. With Ingram and Reese gone. Back over to stats. So we looked at passing, we looked at receiving, blocking, 1 sack all season. Defense. 3 interceptions for Davis, 2 for Bryan, 1 for Rutherford, 1 for Barrett, 1 for McLennan, and 1 for Bush. Crawford with 17 sacks this season. And he's a sophomore too. So he'll be a junior next year. 30 sacks, and it's only been 2 seasons with us. That is why I go for the freshmen. Well, he was a freshman, but that's why I go for the freshmen in the portal. McLennan. He was a Yeah, he was a transfer freshman 2 years ago. So that's going to do well. What do we got here? Link, 6 sacks. So there will be a spot on the left edge. Malone. Never even heard of this guy. 3rd string weak wall linebacker. 5 sacks. Not too shabby. Bryant, our starting Mike linebacker. With 4.2 sacks and 2 interceptions. Edmund was a sophomore. Where did I have him? D tackle. Crumpler is recruited last year. 4 sacks. Tuttle, freshman, 3.5 sacks, so that's good. We're getting him some playing time. Antonio Smith, starting strong safety. He'll be back next year. That's good as a senior. Barrett will be moving on. Why are you bitching about playing time? You are a starter. Left corner. And Kuso, 2 sacks. He'll get more starting time this upcoming season. Harris, sophomore. He'll get more playing time. Rutherford, he'll be a senior next year. 1 sack, 1 interception. Flanagan, he did really well, I thought, this year. And he'll be a star developer, so hopefully we can get Flanagan, because Flanagan was a recruit. So I think we can move him over to free safety in Miles Davis's spot and let him start in strong safety next year. Caden Weiss, didn't really notice him. Miles Davis will be moving on with 3 interceptions. Tyree Bush was backup left corner. Holiday was backup Sam linebacker. Riggins was a sophomore in his first full season because he was in a recruit last year. Hoffman, freshman, redshirt. 4-string left cornerback. Hunter Bell was our backup Mike linebacker. Strand was our 3rd-string free safety. So some of these guys didn't get to play because they were like 3rd or 4th strings. Free safety, Watford. Dwayne Watford. Watford wasn't even on my list, but he was a free safety freshman. Oh, and all these other guys didn't get to play because they're all freshmen. Okay, let's go with team stats. 29 touchdowns. 3rd in yards per game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in points per game. Drum 67. Season 3, 67 sacks. So I have to keep track because I want to see when our defense gets record. I'll have to look in team history, see what the sack total is. Career. So he's thrown for 32 touchdowns in his career in 2 years. That's not bad. We gotta work on interceptions though. Joyner, 2,819 yards and 21 touchdowns. Joyner has 31 all-purpose touchdowns. Not too shabby for a senior next year. Askren is the second in receiving since I joined in his career. Wow. Tuesday? 907 receiving yards in his second year. That's not bad. Hopefully we can get him more yards. With young Joyner, I might move Batista over to receiver. Second, well, he was a redshirt first season, so this is technically. Oh no, because he played last year. 5 touchdowns, elite. Oh well, we're gonna miss him, but it is what it is. Ken's been with us for 30 games. So here's our first recruit. Because this is junior year, so we got him season 1 in the off season. Reese is moving on. Taylor will be back next year, and he's an impact, so that's good. Hopefully Bo Jackson will be back next year. Soto will be back, and he'll get proximity to home. Burnett playing time, that's good. Grimm. Impact, he'll get starting next year. See, I don't want to do... Oh, what was defense? 32 sacks in Crawford's career, and that's in 2 seasons. That is ridiculous. Oh. He was Sam. So he's a transfer freshman, so this is his 3rd year? No, 2nd year, because here's the transfer for his freshman year. 2nd year, and he already has 18.5. Brian had 11. Crumpler, 11 sacks, and this is your 2nd season. Not bad, not bad. Link, 8 sacks in your time with us. Before he moves on, Edmund was a recruit, but he's a sophomore. 8 sacks. Smith. Davis, 181 sacks, or 181 tackles. 4 interceptions, and he moves on. What a great career he had. Kicking. At least we still have our punter, so we got to get a kicker this offseason. Okay. Who do we have? We have Sam Houston. He only had 15 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. That's bad. Bad, bad, bad. 886 yards. Rushing. Your quarterback was your 2nd highest rusher. That's horrible. You know your team's bad one. Shrugs. Freshman. Okay. Sophomore. That's not too bad. 113 yards. 4 sacks was their leader. 2 interceptions. Liberty. 23 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 3,500 sparks. So he'll be a senior next year. Rushing, 700, okay. Receiving. So he had 1,000-yard receiver, Bryant. He's going to be a senior next year. Barklow is leaving as senior. Defense. 84 was the most tackles. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sacks all season. Whitby and this guy had 2 interceptions. Okay, we want Keneshaw. Almost a 4,000-yard season. 27 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. 11 touchdowns for their running back. Again, their quarterback was the second most rushing. Gibbs. Schmel. Gibbs. 11 touchdowns. Defense. 109 tackles. 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, that's not bad. 18 sacks. 5, 6, 7, 8 interceptions. Who else is in our division? Who else did I play? Western Kentucky. $26 touchdowns. Oh, you know what? I'll just go like this. Okay, so Davis, Mendoza, so here's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th in passing yards. Dang. Joyner was 2nd in rushing yards, but tied for 2nd in touchdowns. 21. Get out of here. Receiving. Gibbs had 11. Joyner, wow. Okay, so we did that. Let's do defense. Davis was 4th in tackles. Crawford, 17 in sacks. Ooh. Davis was tied for 4th in interceptions in the division. Not too shabby. 16. So we'll put this at... Okay, so let's advance a week. James Emmanuel. Okay. Heisman winner Eli Holstein. 47 touchdowns. Dress Joyner. Doak Walker Ward. 159 carries, 1,231 yards, 7 yards per catch. Oh, we are playing in a bowl game. Against Colorado. Jeez Christ. Was it because of... Okay, there's 7-5, but... Is it because we're in 9 conference? Oh. Okay. So we're gonna pause this here so that we can go play the bowl game. And then, how am I gonna do this? You know what, screw it. We'll keep it as part of this. We'll just include it in the view. This will just be a super extra long video a week. Award winners. Let's do award winners first. Josh Joyner was 6th in Player of the Year. Walter Cup presented to the Player of the Year. Head Coach of the Year. Okay, we weren't on there. Quarterback of the Year. Fair enough. Best defensive player. You gotta be shit me that Crawford's not on here. Not even listed. Wow. That's sad. Defensive back. Oh, well, at least Miles was listed on there. Running back, Bo Jackson, 6th. Josh Joyner won running back of the year. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's right, because they had already told us. Duh. Wide receiver. No. Defensive lineman. Crawford for his sacks was not even listed. And he had more sacks than most of those people. That's bad. Defensive ends. Really? Oh, that's... Never mind. That's the offensive line. Tight ends. Assistant coach. Nothing. Linebacker. Nick Bryan was 9th. Not even close. Hunter. Not even close. Special teams returner. Alex Taylor. Let's go. And freshman of the year. Not even close. Okay, so let's go with... I'll put this... 35, 40. This one will be 35, 40. So we have... Okay, so Western Kentucky's playing Louisiana Tech. Like, why couldn't we play Louisiana Tech? We're playing Colorado. Canada's playing Ohio. Florida's playing... What is this? Everyone in our division's playing a bowl game? What else do we have? Delaware. Delaware's playing Appalachian State in the New Orleans Bowl. And that's it. So, first bowl game, and it's the Independence Bowl, and we're playing Colorado. The question is, do we have... Guess who's back? Back again. He's back. Back again. He's back, 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 he's back. Let's go. Let's go. That's going to be a game. View job offers. Early signing day. No, we don't need those. Early signing day. I can remove him. See, lock this out. Okay, let's just go play our bowl game against the Colorado Buffaloes. I'm not expecting us to win, but if we win, hey, we win.
Welcome to Shreveport, Louisiana, home to the 11th oldest bowl game in college football, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared.
Just plowing ahead. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Touchdown, Buffaloes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bears offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really...
Oh, he's got some space. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 and pick up a 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to set up the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Turning it on! All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Lewis wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Turning on the Jets. Couldn't quite not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they did tack on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They leave the offense on the field on this 4th and short from the 40. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Got it. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Now, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lewis to throw. Sets up the screen. There he goes! He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Going for it all. Touchdown, Colorado! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying play action. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Soto. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking left. Got him in the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill at the last second.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. Run a run there. Here we go. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Going deep. Got his man on the right. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Using his legs, it's fourth. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him! And they can't make the connection on third down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
This offense has been money on fourth down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jackson. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Lewis to throw. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long.
And that's what this defense needs.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Get it out on the screen. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Looking for a huge play. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, I myself have been in Shreveport to call the Independence Bowl. What a fantastic experience, and we've had ourselves a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Independence Bowl.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Bear offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the move, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on a hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're going to ride this running back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Still first down.
And the Bears have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Looking to fire. Back's got it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bellamy. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great play by the defense there, getting to tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide open downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground.
No, 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 no. So his knee. Damn it.
Not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Lewis to throw. Safe completion on the screen. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got room to work. Turning it on. The 40. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Bucks. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Buffaloes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Give to the running back. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lewis wants to pass. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Miller. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Touchdown, Colorado! And the punishment has been extended.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Bear offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you just pound it down their throat on second down? Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. There he goes! They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and
He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. They march 79 yards on the drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Lewis to throw. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. With the catch, it's Miller. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.
So go to bowl matchups. Tell us nothing. Okay, so we will just put this at 121. Oops. 21. 10. Okay. Stuff moves. Fired, went to NFL. C+, head coach. Retired. Yeah, see, there's... I don't want to take the chance and not get better ones, so I'll just stick with what I have. Some head. Advance. Player of the week. Let's go. Staff moves. Well, I'm not hired by another team. Ooh, there was people out there. Defensive coordinator. Oh, I should have went. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll keep what I have. So I'm ahead again. Oh, we forgot to check ball week. Okay, ball week is still not done. What about the brackets? So we had USFA, Oklahoma, Michigan, Mississippi State. Ooh, Alabama lost to Pitts. Clemson lost to Michigan. Okay. Duke, Oklahoma, so Oklahoma and Oregon, Michigan and Pittsburgh, and the championship's being held in Louisiana. Coach Corso. Don't care. Hire staff. Oh, our defensive coordinator left. Floyd Krupp. I didn't realize our defense coordinator left. That sucks. I mean, I might as well go for this one since this guy. Same. What about this guy? Good at sequoing. They're all the same. Level 29. South Florida. I don't even know what the name of our toss. Oh, Scott went to Arkansas State. Okay, so we need Arkansas State to play against our defensive coordinator. Advanced week. Yes. We didn't get our coach. Where did we? Oh, nice. So we got Mr. White to be our defensive coordinator. Manage staff. Oh, D+. Well, at least it doesn't like. Our defense is gonna take a shit. Well, at least we got our defense. Upgrade skill. Okay, so what is that here? Sway quarterbacks. No, I don't want to sway quarterbacks. Win for rivalry game. So we got here. Offensive line. Stay hot. 3 timeouts, quarter change, and across games. Okay. No. Let's get that. $1,500 for each prospect visiting for a win. History updates. Michigan beat Oklahoma. Okay. And that is it for that. Let's swim ahead. So we got 40. Okay. Players leaving. Let's see who are leaving. Get our depth chart out. And Soto. Ingram. Okay, who else? I mean, there's really no one else to Rutherford. Okay, so change that to black. So Ingram's gone. But we can get Ingram back in transfer portal. Ingram. And Soto. Okay, so Soto's gone. Rutherford's gone. This guy's gone. So we have no backup quarterback. Riggs is gone. Davis is gone. Crumpter. Crumpter left. Malone's gone. Alright. So basically all of our recruits from last year, because we had them on red shirts, are all gone. Watford's not even on there, so that's okay. Lacombo. Dumps. Wint. Hoffman. And Muamba. I mean, Muamba. Okay, so Vito's gone. Reese is gone. This guy's gone. So we need. Link's gone. Barrett's gone. Fintress is gone. So we are at quarterback, kicker, corner, left guard, Holiday is Sam. Senior, Hunter Bell, Emerson, center, Brian, and Davis. Davis is already on. So we can move Flanagan over. One of these guys can come over here. So we'll have two there. We need left edge. Right edge. Okay. So, 3 key players. Ingram and Rutherford. Next. So that is... Okay. Recruitment. Okay, so this guy is... I don't want Juco. Gone. 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 Okay, so we'll have him, and him. So let's go to transfer portal. Sort freshman. So let's see if there's any 5 stars first. No. Ooh, Lewis is transferring. Okay. And 4 stars. Right guard. Halfback. Booker. Okay, 4. We got 4. Ooh, look at all these 4 stars. Let's go. Oh, those are sophomores. Okay, so interest rates. Offer scholarship. 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 Kickers in first. Okay, so backfield threat, playing time. There. 50 there. So we need 4 wide receivers. Usai. Speed rusher. Okay, we don't really need a fullback. We don't need you. We need you. Guard. Free safety. Okay, so let's go back over to the transfer portal. Back down to the freshman. Okay, I thought I had it. I don't have. Okay, I have him selected. Okay, I just want to make sure. Clemson. Wide receiver. From North Texas. schedule visit. Playing time. 25 points. Playing time. Um, 25. Recruitment. Left tackle, left edge, freshman offer. Offer scholarship. 50. And throw him 10. Yes. Okay, so hopefully we can get our first recruit of the year. Okay, a lot of people have reached. So a lot of people will be taken off, which is good. Booker now. No. Remove. Remove. Time. Playing time. So he's locked us out. Okay. Remove him. I'm not going after him. Top 5. Okay. Top 5. Top 8. Or throw a 10 on there. Top 8. Athlete. Throw a scholarship on him. No, throw 25 points on him. Remove him. Remove him. So we have 120. Okay, so no offers. Okay, none there. 4 stars. Three stars. Okay. Oh no, we don't want him. He's a JUCO. We don't want him. Backfield threat. Contact seeker. Blocker. Wide receiver there. Exclusive route runner. Okay, go back to our recruiting board. Okay. Take care of that. Oh. 5. Okay, so no. Okay. We still don't have any new recruits. They're all going to come in that last week. I guarantee. Okay, so. Actually, no, that's not. Let's just do send the house. First 50, 50, 50. Send the house. Scholarship. Okay, what's Stewart? Stewart McDonald was a freshman, so I think we still have him. Scholarship, 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 scholarship. Okay. Last week. Come on, Carlos Market. Nice. Falk. Carlos Falk. Right. So I'll move him to Carlos Falk. Freshman. We'll move him to right guard. Okay, so recruitment. First. Okay, so we can actually remove that. 25. 25. 25. Leave that on. that on. Leave that on. Not ready to put that. Points. Time. Not ready to put that. That. Don't need to put those. Or that. Freshman. Okay, so we have a quarterback on here. We have a kicker. Okay, see if we can find corners. Okay, so there's one. Coats and this guy. Okay. Edge. One. Two. Three. Okay, so need scholarship. Okay, so you get a scholarship. 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 Oops. You can have a scholarship. Oh, okay. Well, this time where you can go because there's... If we're not in your top spot, we don't want you. Week 4, Bryant. Okay, but he has an offer. He has an offer. He has an offer. He has an offer. Offer, 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 offer. Okay, so we need Tulane. 3-star from Baylor. Has an offer though. Georgia State, no. Florida State and Colorado State. Okay, so we need to remove some people. Okay, let's see. Okay, halfbacks we don't really need. Oops. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, now I need to come back to pipe. Fullback, wide receivers. Okay, we don't need this many freaking wide receivers. I mean, it did say that we needed 4. Tight end, offensive tackles. Offer scholarship. Offer scholarship. Offer scholarship. Oops. No. Defensive tackles. No, we're still good for that. Outside linebackers. So we... Okay, first off, we don't need this many linebackers. Liquor. Okay. Okay, so we got 3, we need 4. We got 1. Flanagan can move over. Okay, so I gotta go add that offensive. What was it? Offensive tackle. This guy here. And then we need corners. curious to see if there's any athletes. Freshmen. No. Six five. Oh, they do it by. Okay, so Soto. Okay, so Soto hasn't gone. I don't want to play one of those two schools. I'll have to keep an eye on him though. Ole Miss. I'll throw him on my list. No, I should have just done it this way. Ohio State. F that. I'm not playing either of those teams. Ohio State. F that. No, why not? We'll just add him. And top 5. Ready for visits? Nope. Transfers. Okay, so see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, not bad. And Mr. Williams, left tackle, 4-star, nice. Lamar Williams. red. Red. Same person. This guy has to go black because these two were here. These two, him. All these guys that were on the team last year. I'll go black. Okay. Left edge. Titus Lane. James Emmanuel. Recruit. Red. Espinoza. Eric Espinoda. Recruit. Red. Yahoo, we have a new kicker. Anthony Centeno. Recruit. Unbolt him, make him red. Caden. Again, Finetti. Freshman. Oops. That is actually recruit. Not freshman. Unbold and make him red. Next. Dante Bellimar. Dante Barmore. Recruit. Next. Called Dragos. Called Dragos. Recruit. Jim Rice. Wilder. Oops. M-A-R-I-C-E. Wilder. Recruit. Right guard. So, okay, so we'll move him to left guard. Quinn Wire. Recruit. Xavier Bryant. Recruit. Mike Autowave. Recruit. Dalvin Coates. Transfer. Mike Childs. Okay, there's a transfer, if I'm not mistaken. J.J. Jefferson. J.J. Jefferson. Oops. Jefferson. You know what? Okay, so Noah Hacker. Oops. Noah Hacker. Javier Sardal. Javier Sardal. Next. Right tackle. Delvin Gaines. Oops. Delvin Gaines. transfer. Next, Tanner Heckle. Tanner Heckle. Recruit. Oh, so we didn't get any quarterbacks. Wow, he didn't even sign with anyone. Wow, half of our guys didn't even sign with anyone. Unless... That's fine. Okay, so... Here's a recruit. Recruit. Remove him from our list. Remove him from our list. Here's a recruit. Here's a recruit. Belmar. Recruit. Recruit. Dragos. Transfer. I have to go see where he transferred from. Wilder. Sophomore. Transfer. Wire was a transfer. Williams was a transfer. Lane was a transfer. Falk was a transfer. Coates. Oh, okay, I did have him down as transfer. Bryant was a transfer. Child's left edge. Transfer. JJ Jefferson. Transfer. Heckler. Transfer. Small. Transfer. Gaines. Transfer. Kittle. Transfer. And Heckle. Heckle was a transfer. Okay, so now that we got that business taken care of, we have position changes. Okay, so we gotta switch some people around. Correct. We only have, oh my lord. Definitely gotta get a recruit a backup this year. Wow, Wilder. Ooh, Joyner. So no on Speedster. No, so Wilder came from where? Ooh, Louisiana Tech. Okay, so both. Ooh. Just I can go to wide receiver. That's wide receiver. Graham Can Taylor. Okay, so he left. Actually, do we have? I'll change you to there. Because our playbook requires 2 fullbacks, left tackle, 83 Williams, Young 77, Hackler 77. Okay, so Mitchell center, Wires 83, Miller 77. Ooh, we can use him as a tight end. 6'6". You know what? Falconer, you can go. You can go up here. Falconer can be a tight end. Left guard. left guard. Okay, so delete you. You go here. You go here instead. Okay, so left tackle is Williams, Young. Oops. Okay, let's go back up to the top. Okay, so you're a junior. And just hope that this guy, Adrian, doesn't get injured. He's a redshirt freshman. Okay, halfback. Junior. Joiner is senior. Bo Jackson is junior. Anderson Young is senior. Remove Batista and Townsend is a junior. So we can move him up, delete that. Fullback print. Junior wide receiver. So we have Can is a senior. Oops, senior. Grimm is a sophomore. Red shirt. Taylor is a senior. Gerald is a sophomore. Batista is a junior. Small. Okay, I don't have him on here. I thought I did. Right here. Here's your freshman recruit. Igno, freshman, Clement. Screen, Falk is a sophomore. Balmar is a recruit. Recruit. Left tackle Williams transfers. He's a junior. Young is a senior, so I can delete this. Send all. Okay. Hackner and Kyle. Junior, sophomore. Junior. Sophomore. Center, we have Mitchell. Okay, we gotta fix that. Right guard, Ware and Miller. Gaines and Thompson. Actually, you know what? Can we make... You know, I'm gonna move the Falk to there. Because, I mean, we still have Barmore as a tight end. That's 6'1". Well, I mean, I can move him over. Wouldn't have made a difference anyways. Left guard. Okay, right guard. Wire and Miller. We can move... Miller to there. And move this guy over to right guard. So then we have 2, 2, oops, I moved the wrong one. Williams, you're supposed to be... Okay, I can always change it in the depth chart. Left edge, Childs. Lane. Keys. Okay, Tuttle, Jefferson, and Horvath. Crawford, Edmonds. They didn't get any better. Sam. Okay, 2 there. Okay, got that. Heckle. Brian. Bush. Offered. Ricci. Brian. Okay. Just sucks that Heckle is a senior and he just joined our team. Strand and... Ooh, so that means... Cover specialist. So I guess we're gonna make you a hybrid. So that's 3 and 3. Got a bunch of corners, kicker, and punter. Advance next week. So what do we got on here? Drawford's upgrade to start. Let's go. Jackson's upgrade to start. Okay. Training results. I guess I skipped drafts. 242. Okay, so we are going to do all of these off camera. All of the training points so that we can upgrade all of our players off camera. Okay, and then so I'm going to pause this. We can do it in the regular season. Okay, advance next week. What have we got? Encourage transfers. Conference changes. Custom conferences. So someone told me ACC. What's an ACC? Boston College, Clemson, Duke. No. UConn. Coach transfers. 66 out of 85, so we got plenty of people. Yes. Okay, and that will be 222.2. Three. And then this. To this. Custom schedules. So we have to play at least Arkansas State, which we do. FIU, FS West, Oklahoma. So we are not going to play Oklahoma. We are going to play definitely not Oklahoma. Ball State, Cardinals, Bowling Green Falcons, East Carolina Panthers. Cardinals, no. Memphis Tigers, no. Marshall. UMass Minutemen. And this one. Yukon Huskies. So that's going to be our schedule. Save. Now let's go set up our recruit board. Speedster. Board. Okay. Recruitment board. It's pretty baked. Break tackle. Speed. You know what though? I'll still take him. Our Seth receiver. No. Okay, so let's okay. So So far, so good. Okay, and then I think that's this one. Okay, wide receiver. Okay. So I'll offer him one. Offer him one. Offer him one. Tight ends. Oops. One, two. There's the vertical threat. Oh, that one can catch. Sold. Guard. 1, 2. Okay, so we're done our recruiting. We're done that. Custom schedules, preseason, events week. Cheeseman's already locked us out. Okay, so the notes say 5 stars, not for sale if points left and scouts. Oh, I did that backwards. With more than three offers and go to all in on some house. Okay. So 3 plus. Okay, so we're gonna remove him. Remove him. 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 Okay. Him. Him. Definitely him. Okay. Remove him. Remove him. 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 And Cheeseman. Okay, so that leaves us. What's that? 10? Send the house. Send the house. Send the house. Go. Add players with one offers after. Okay. Prospect list. $18 offers. Damn. Ooh. I'll take you. I'll take you. You and you. 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 Back to recruiting board. Okay, so we got no hours. Okay, you. Move. 10. 5. 5. 10. Nope. Scholarship. Need scholarship. Ooh, I'm second on that list. Okay, we'll back out. I'll advance to next week because this is bye week. Okay, a bunch of people have reached. Okay, which is okay because then we can remove a bunch of players from our team. So lock this out. Lock this out. Lock this out. So I gotta go find another quarterback. Lock this out. Lock this out. Three stars. Don't fight for 3 stars. Gotcha. Do not fight for 3 stars. Because 3 stars can always be found. Okay, 1. Okay, 1. Need scholarships. Done. 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 Okay, these guys here. You're gone. Offer scholarship. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. So I got 15 points. to add to players. So there's our 400. As people walk us out, they will, or as more people add scholarships, we'll see what we can do. But this is the end of this episode as I drop my phone. This is FM Fan from FM Fan YT. If you need any other videos to check out, don't forget to check out other content on the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. And I do appreciate everyone for stopping by and checking out today's episode. And have yourself a great rest of your day.